Hello Space Engineers, Wellington 6012 here, and welcome back to Escaping the Desert here on Pertam. Yes, how's everybody doing? Hope you're good. Right, let's get into things and press some buttons. That one there maybe. Right, so yeah, bit of a cinematic type intro and come many meters. There's the Behemoth up there. Yep, there's the lights. Right, so first thing I was going to do was to see if just what the terrain was kind of like down here, which in hindsight it would have been better to be daytime, but never mind. So yeah, this is where we came up, of course, and there's that annoying mound, which in hindsight I could have probably just drilled to get rid of it. Yeah, so not the nicest little bit of terrain there. And then up here, yeah, we're reasonably steep. We're reasonably steep. So if I was to park here, can I go into here, center, script, horizon, 15 degrees, 16. So, oops. Not exactly, I mean it's between 15 and 20 degrees, isn't it? And then this bit here. Yeah, so it's not exactly flat. Yeah. So anyway, that's cool. We've got the system on board now if we need it again. So yes, plan for today is a bit different from what I was sort of intending to do. Now I have done some things off camera, so I'm just thinking, where am I going? What am I doing? I'm actually going to park this up. So I did do a little bit off camera, and then just before I started today, I had a bit of an epiphany, which I think is going to change my plans for today. Let's just drive up on here. Okay, so first of all, I did some stuff with this. Let's raise this. So, two things. One is I put a projection in, which is just down there, just so I get an idea of where... it's not working. Let's just go around the edge here. Okay, so just to make sure that I don't bang into the ground when I lower this. Now, sorry, I did make some notes. Okay, so this was a while ago. Tommy D-Mott suggested that I adjust the power on the pistons, so that they have minimal power when they drop down and increase when they lift up. So the raise and lower, better just park this because we are creeping a little bit sideways. I've found it does do that. It sneaks sideways, and let's just line up. And bit more. Yep. Okay. So, yeah, what was I saying? Okay, so we'll get rid of that. So what I've done is in the timer, lift, raise and lower. So I've got that it reduces when it lowers, and I've actually done that on several, so it does multiple, it reduces multiple times, and then when it raises it does the opposite and increases the lift. So yeah, nice and strong going up, pretty weak going down. It's 25 kilonewtons I think going down, so half the default speed to get down, and then a lot to get up. So that's that. Actually, just while I got my bit of paper here. So in regards to getting up the hill, so this is after not the last episode, but the episode prior, where I was stuck down the bottom of the hill. Some suggestions: back up, pan 32. Yeah, that would have been great before I tried. I don't think I would have got up if I was backing. Yeah. Also, Pan suggested just about the weight on the rear axle, which is what I was also thinking about as well. There's so much weight back here that, again, in hindsight, I could have put a cargo container at the front and put some of this million. Okay, it's actually closer to 2 million. In fact, I might still do that. Charge time 2 hours. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I could have put some of that at the front. Hindsight. Okay, we still can though. So thanks for that, Pan. And Bradford. Oh, Bradford suggested that the hinges, I should adjust their maximum pitch. So I've already done the roll. So the roll, because I did that when I set them up, so minus 20. But I didn't do the pitch. Oh, yes I did. Yes I did. Okay. Alright. Good idea, Bradford. Done it already. Didn't work. And then Sapphire Defox suggested the suspension. Now I've actually already adjusted this. Axles. Which the suspension wheels. I'm going to delete that one because that's getting in the way. Okay, so wheels. Originally they were at 50% and now they're at 20%. So about 15 or 18, I think it was, it started to drop down. So I put it back up to 20. Just Sapphire thought that they weren't really compressing, so it would have been better to get more grip. I still don't think I would have made it up at the hill with any of these things. Uncle Jay suggested boosters. Now I did actually on the slide a couple of episodes ago. I was when I was traveling across the Badlands. I did actually try putting some. Sorry, just I've managed to somehow do my caps lock. I just need to fix it. Okay, so now yes, okay, right. Yeah, so what was I saying? The boosters, yeah, I did put some just in creative mode. I put some atmospheric thrusters on, half a dozen or something. I felt like it made zero difference. So yeah, it's just such a big thing, this. I mean, how much is our weight? Grid mass 4.5 million. Quite heavy. Yeah, and half of that's iron, of course. Yeah, so yeah, I think this is going to be too big for boosters. And Wayne said the park brake was on, which it was, which made me just have a little bit of a heart permutation when that was suggested to put that list down. Apologies if I've missed anybody and or got names wrong, or there's been so many good comments lately. It's been fantastic. So I thought I'd just reply to some of them today. But yeah, the park brake isn't on, but that's not the park brake we're using. We're using the park brake that's also not working. Why is that not working? Maybe because we're locked down. But yeah, the park brake that we're using is actually in the control panel for the subgrids. So that's, yeah. And when I did try it, again, this was actually, I think, before last episode. No, it was when I was parked on the hill. I was parked on the angle, and I tried it. And, yeah, all my connectors disconnected. And things went rolling off. The ore trailer went for a little bit of a drive down towards the drill crane thing. The scarab sort of fell off. So I've since adjusted all those connectors and everything to be non-parking connectors. So yeah, so that's that. Also, I just did cleared in that and filled in that. So I've just been doing sort of bits and pieces. I had a bit of time yesterday, so I was just doing some stuff. Moved this. This is new, this beam. Just realigned that. I think that's a bit better. Gives me some more room down here. So, that's that. Yeah, there was a lot I also did off camera last episode that's not, that I edited out. So, now, this, I had a plan, which I no longer have the plan. We're going to skip plan A and go to plan B. Plan A was to put, for leveling this, was to put probably 3 pistons. That's why I sort of put in all this steel beam infrastructure, because I was going to hang some pistons off of it. And yeah, I was gonna drop them down, sort of stabilizers, to be able to level this thing off. However, I've had a thought, and it's just in the past, basically as I was sort of getting into the game today, and that is, I just can't quite get underneath that, because I'd have to put hinges on and all that sort of stuff. And the thing is that these axles have the hinges already that I need. And of course, remember when I first built it, I built the jacks into the base, because I was intending to use this. Now, my thought is, and this could be rather clangy, but you know, in for a penny, in for a pound, I think we've gone past the point of worrying about subgrids and potentially this thing catapulting off into the distance. We're in experimental phase. What I was thinking was that I could actually put the pistons under the deck. So basically, they would go let's just go into this camera. Where am I? Up on the plateau. There we go. Okay, so what I'm thinking, so there's a lot of talking today and not much doing, but I don't think that this is going to be, I think a lot of this will be done off camera. So, if I get rid of that block there and this block here, and the same on the other side, then I can put the hinge down here and attach the hinge directly to it. So it means I'm going to have to lower everything by about, well, I'm going to have to lower everything by the piston head, but that'll give me a bit of room to, you know, push this up. And yeah, because that's one of the problems with sort of doing stabilizers or doing this, is because we're so high off the ground, you need 2 pistons just to get down to ground level before you actually start to do anything, which was the problem when we tried to stabilize wherever we were way back episodes ago, you know, when we had that mechanism on the front. I think I had 3 pistons, or was it just 2? But anyway, most of it was just to actually get down to the ground, let alone lifting it off. So that's my thought, is to put 2 pistons, one there, same on the other side, and then down the back, same again, which, because we're actually sort of starting below deck level, and I think there's a toilet under there, so that's fine. Because I did have a look, the only hiccup would be, I think, over here, that it would go right in the middle of this walkway, but that's okay. We can put stairs up here and go over the top, basically, but that's because that landing gear's there. But that landing gear's not staying, of course, because we've got alternative mechanisms. Gosh, that was a lot of talking. So let me get into it and yeah, figure out how I'm going to do this, and then yeah, we'll give this a nudge. I'm thinking that I will put. I could use pistons that we've already got there, but I think we'll put a new piston right in the middle here, and we'll use that to lift off. That could be the way. Yeah, I think just one piston in the middle there would be good. Yeah, so fingers crossed this works. Let's just go out of that and go back into that and into that. So yeah, so the first one will be down in there and then down further. So we need to lift it up. We need to lower these hinges down a little bit and do that. So let me put a lifty thing in the middle, and I'll get that sorted out. Okie pokey. So now if we unlock you and lift that up just for now. Right, so there it is under there. I should have actually put it further back. Oh well, let's give it a whirl. Piston, that was temp, I named it. Let's put that right up, because what could possibly go wrong? It's lifting, I think. Yep, slowly lifting. All sorts of noises. Oh yeah, okay, that's plenty high. Okay. Very good. Okay, that's cool. So now why you're just fighting it, that's alright. Okay, so and also I was thinking that I could put no I couldn't. Okay. Oh, what was that noise? Oh. Okay, that's not good. Okay. Let's just park you up. Oh no, no. Okay.
Fuel critical.
I'm glad that we have this net here. It's just paid for itself. Okay. Right. Very good. Okay. Yeah, I might have to build some other type of infrastructure to get this sort of stuff. Okay, so that's just out of reach. It's annoying. Okay, now what I'm thinking is that I actually want to put... Oh, that's actually where I wanted it. So I need to put a piston to be able to lower this and then raise it again. And I think that I will put a connector on the end. Is that going to be enough clearance? No, it's not. We need to raise it. So I'm going to put a connector on the end of this. What am I going to do here? If I put it there and there. And then put that on. Okay, I think I better fill in those holes again as well before I sort of fall off down, step where I shouldn't step. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna have to get the platform out again, or I could use the welding ship. That might be smarter. Okay, which, yeah. Let's just grab some parts for a couple of connectors. Have we got a welder on it at the moment, or is it a grinder? It's a grinder. Annoying. Okay, and welder. I think the welder takes a couple of motors that maybe I don't have anymore. And I should put all of that into here. Okay. Where am I going? Over here. Control G. So if I use this to connect, then it just means that the settings, because the grid's still oh, okay. That's. I was just thinking I was wobbling, but no, it's that's wobbling. Yeah, it just means that the grids are still connected, and that way everything that's sort of linked stays linked. Yeah. What am I doing? I need to put the welder back on. Hey? How can I be out of stuff? That's annoying. Okay. Right. Might have to do... Yeah, okay. Right. Let me get this welded up. I'll be back soon. Oh, let's just park up here, shall we? Okay, so fingers crossed this works. Okay, so that's locked. I put a ladder in here so hopefully I can get back up. I did have to jump off down the bottom before, but that's okay. So now we can... Okay, I've already got parts for one hinge, but I'll put another one in. Oh, there's all sorts of strange noises. Okay, so you are now connected through there. Oh, I hope this works. So we can get rid of you. Okay. Don't want to do that. I want to lower that piston. Whoa! Ow. Who left that hole there?
Inventory full.
Gosh. Okay. At least I can still get up. Which I didn't check until I'd actually already fallen off before. Fallen off? Jumped off. I intentionally jumped off. Okay. Yes. Pays not to leave holes in the deck. I do. I mean, it's a big deck, and I don't know how I end up falling down the hole all the time. Okay. Okay, so we just need to lower this a little bit. That should be sufficient. Okay. So now we'll put a piston in here. Unable to place. What? Is that because that's still in the way? What if we put it over this side? Unable to place. Hey. Okay, we might have to go a bit further down. Okay. Do not fall in the hole again. Okay. Oh, okay. Here I am thinking that it's extended that much, but actually it's not, because we had already extended it to reach the connector. Okay, that should suffice. Oh, this is absolutely nerve-wracking. Okay, so that's fine. Cool, cool. And this one. Very good. Okay. So now, if we put on the hinge like that, we can. Okay, so this is going to be piston, axle, front, left, left. Okay. Okay, happy with that? Right. Oh, this is going to be either fine or not fine. No worries, I wasn't concerned at all. Okay, so we can get rid of that one and put you in there. We're getting it, we're getting it. Okay. So this is going to be piston, axle, front, left, right. I'm sure I won't remember any of that when it comes time. And then that one's going to go on there. So this was 2.18. So this will be the same. Try the other way. One, 2.18. And yeah, I'm still just standing back when I do it. There we go. Haha. Fantastic. Okay, so they are locked in. And oh look, sun's coming up. Switch lock. Can I? No, I can't. Okay. can I get onto there from here? Yep. Very good. Okay, well, that was nerve-wracking. But that's all good. So now we can put a block in there, I feel, and yeah, so that's the plan. Yeah. Get rid of you, and the other one will probably, whoops, fall down. Oh, that's a bit of a problem. Okay, we'll have to reroute that around the corner, or else we just leave it for now because we're not actually using this line at the moment, so potentially it may get moved. Alright, well, that's that. 1 down, 4 to go. Which, yeah, I will, I think, switch off the camera, and that's probably going to be me for the rest of the afternoon now. Yeah, okay, right. Back soon. Or in a while, probably a while. Okay, welcome back. It has been quite some time. I've done the pistons, so I'm just out for a bit of a test drive and find some uneven ground. So the pistons are in place, and I don't know if you can see, but there's actually, I've got magnetic plates at the up under there as well, so you'll sort of see that when I have a go at leveling this. I'm just finding some uneven ground, and this feels pretty uneven. Yes, it does. So yeah, need to disclose some disclosure. The first one I did in survival mode, and I did the remainder in survival mode. The whole thing's been done in survival mode. However, I did switch off the jetpack, no jetpack mod. And yeah, I used jetpack because it would have just taken me absolutely hours otherwise. It really would have. Now the back corner there, I still need to work on some walkways and sort of conveyor and stuff back there, but yeah, it's looking pretty good. And for some reason, actually, I think this will be pretty good. For some reason the handbrake's not working on the console on the front. So I'm actually in that flight chair at the moment. Which is, yeah, a bit annoying. And we're still rolling. Okay, we stopped finally. Let's just back up a bit. Okay. So I'm keen to see if this works. Sorry, tree. I was already dead. Okay, so I feel like that's pretty good. So now, if we go into here and we unlock the front left and we extend it, up it goes. Okay, I'll just stop that there. Maybe I need to extend the back as well. So I'll unlock that and extend that. Yes. Okay, I think we'll just stop that there. And then the front. So I can actually, I've got the horizon on here as well. So let's just load that up. Getting there. Let's just Okay, let's have another go at doing that back corner, I think. Okay, so we'll stop that there. Whoops. That's what I wanted to do. Okay, well actually we're pretty level there, I think. I think we're pretty level. And then this is the back one. Although that's the back one, we want to do the front one together. Okay, so axle, front. Okay, so front left, retract, extend, retract, extend, on, off, on, off. Might as well put those on there as well. Switch lock. So I think these will only be temporary, these seats here. I'll want to put them sort of more in a flight deck type place. Front right, front left. What? No, that's not. Oh, it is locked. Oh yeah, yeah, it will be. Yeah. Okay. Right. So now, if we lift both of those, so we'll turn you off, get you extending. Okay, and both lifting together. By Jove, I think it's working. I think it's working. It's working. We're just about there, ready to turn off 3 and 7. I mean, this is just going to be useful. Never mind actually backing up to a hill for mining or anything. Just everyday use, because this is going to be so simple. We're level. Oh, that's an absolute revelation. To actually, no, what I'll do is I'll go out here. I'll go into this view. That's an absolute revelation to have that jacking system like that. Oh, that's worked a treat. That's worked better than I could have imagined, actually. That's... Oh. And it was just relatively simple. I mean, yes, it was quite difficult putting these pistons in, but yeah, I had the right idea when I thought about putting the piston right at the word go in the axle. Yeah, so we could just roll that down, that's fine. Just slow this down a bit, that's better. So yeah, what I'm thinking is this back end, I might even need to move the refinery. I need to do some work, I think, down here. And this is probably somewhere down here is where I'll have the anchor. I know I've got the one on the front, but I think one at the back would be better to replace this. Similar to this, but to replace this. Yeah, I think that'll be the way to go. Oh, but that's just come up super awesome. I'm absolutely chuffed with that. Let's just see where the projection is for this lift. That's there. So that's quite high off the ground. Interesting that that's done that. That's free floating, so we're actually only on 3 points of contact. Is that because that's at its maximum? It may be. Yeah. So maybe we do need one of these at the front. Have to ever think about that for an anchor. But that's a win. That is an absolute win. Yeah, I don't think we'll be using that lift in this position. Oh gosh. Okay, well, yeah, that's I think where I'm going to leave it today. I've that's taken quite a bit of effort to do that. A great deal of effort. So I think it's just going to be, I don't know what the episode's going to be like. Good luck, future Wellington. Okay, so that's indeed where we will leave it today. I think next time we will... I'm in two minds whether I build or whether I get moving. I'll have a think about that later. It's been a long day today. I need to move on. So yes, apologies if it was a little bit of a funny episode today. But yeah, I needed to, I think, prioritize my building and get this thing happening. So yeah. Actually, just one other thing. I did put on the front, you can't see it from here, but up in that front corner, there's a large cargo container with all the iron in it, just trying a bit of weight distribution. And now that I think about it, I'm not sure if it made any difference or not. But yeah, I think we will probably go for a drive next time. Yeah. So, hopefully you can join me again next time. And until next time, as always, stay safe out there, everybody, and have a good one. Go this way.